gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Wake up, Mr. Webb! Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Wake up, Mr. Webb! Turn down for what?
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what it is. Another episode of Leigh-Ality TV. Thank you so much for tuning in to StrongOn.com. This and every Thursday night, I'm sitting right here looking at y'all, telling you all about what's going on in the local hip-hop, comedy, entertainment community of Long Island. And this is what we do each and every Thursday. So, I got an invisible co-host this evening. So I'll just jump right in and talk about my weekend. Oh yeah, all right, we got a make-believe co-host. We'll give you a make-believe co-host. All right, let's introduce one of my top of the bottom pile brothers, Mr. Thomas J. Beleza. We'll let him sit with us. We'll let him. What's up?
What's up, lover? What's up, man?
Little number
What's
two.
up?
Little number two. What up, Thomas? How was your weekend, Thomas?
My weekend was great, but I want to start off with I'm sorry that I'm not a fabulous-looking woman.
It's terrible.
I appreciate the fact that I grew my long hair for you, though.
Thank you.
That's
For
just-
me, he had that long hair for 35 years, and for me, he did it for me.
I did. Want me to do one of these? All right, yeah. Oh, look, see, well, you're the master. I got to get used to this. I've never had a
LA's the boss,
microphone in
man.
my
He shows me
mouth
how to
like
do
that.
things. No.
So my weekend was interesting.
Tell me.
I did absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound. That's opposite of interesting.
Yeah. No, you know me. I'm always working, man. I'm always doing something. I'm
Always something.
Always something. Though this Sunday, I will be going to a movie premiere party.
What, for the Hank?
No, just no, like an actual movie,
Oh, okay.
like an industry movie, you know, like a big shot thing, and that's gonna be fun. I get to mingle and jingle with celebrities.
And you tingle the mingle.
I will tingle any kind of mingle as long as they say, "Hey, I like your eyes. Do you want to do a film?" And I'll say, "Absolutely."
Sorry for this
Appreciate
guy, man. I can't think of.
How was your weekend though? Because you usually
yeah.
do the tub thing.
I know I did do the tub thing actually. I watched 21 Jump Street for the first time.
While you were in the tub?
Yeah. I like to watch a movie while I'm in the tub. Because you gotta watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke L's while you do me. You just gotta like live to that, you know. It's like Biggie taught like us how to live as people.
As a white man, I'll have to say I don't understand half that sentence. However, I do. I want to know how you watch a movie while you're in the tub. Like, where's the TV?
Not in the tub. It's outside of the tub. It's
Like
just
you have
outside
it on your wall?
Well, here's how it used to go.
Is it a black box?
Check
like
it.
the big
Check it. I got a tub right here, and the crib is right there. And I used to just turn the TV around on the dresser and face it out the window, like some real, neck. But then, so whatever, I like rearranged the room, and the dresser's not there no more. So then I just brought said TV outside, put a tarp on it, and I just watch it.
So you have like, oh yeah, I think I saw that. I thought it was garbage when I came over your house because it had a tarp on it. But
Yeah.
now that you make it, the tarp protects it from the rain. But it's one of those big flat screens, but from like 1903. So
it's a
like massive.
ginormous 36-inch
It's a
TV.
projector.
That's like,
It's a projector TV.
no, it's a tube TV.
It's tube.
It's a tube.
Damn,
And
boy.
it's so old you can't even get a universal remote for it.
Is that true?
Yeah, because like none of them link up.
Yeah, but you're Lee West from Leigh-Ality. Your universal moat is
I know.
asking a girl
I
to go
do
check.
it, do
you go, baby, whatever your name is this week. Once you
Baby, let me get a little more volume, please.
Yeah, just and then you wait for her to come back, so she's sitting next to you, so the sound is being orchestrated.
You gotta see
and
if
then
it
you
sounds
go,
right.
actually, you know what? A little
A
louder.
little more.
She
Just
has to
splash
get-
around too much.
I like it. That's the only reason I'm trying to have kids,
Right.
because I want somebody to go and
Do things.
yeah, because I'm lazy. I don't know.
But
So what else is
no,
new with
no,
you?
I learned a lot about myself in the last 2 weeks, man. We weren't here last week. I apologize to you all. I had a little tragedy on my side of things that I'm not really going to get too deep into. But in turn, I learned a tremendous about myself.
Yeah, what was that?
And, well, I realized, I didn't figure out my entire life, but I figured out that, like, I'm on this planet to help people.
I like that already.
And that's, You know, my mom always called me the golden child. You know, and so here I am. I'm yours, motherfucking golden child.
I could see that though. I mean, you're not Asian or
Right.
black,
Right.
but you are to do good. So you're gonna touch the butterflies in life and bring them back to life.
Right. And like I've been like doing this particular form of doing good like way before I even knew I was doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, holy shit! And you just start putting your life together, and then like it just makes more sense. And you're like, all right, I guess like I'll live a little longer.
Because you do good deeds, they're like, we'll give them another 4 or 5 months.
I guess
We'll see
I won't throw in the
every good
towel
deed.
so soon.
Now, do you enjoy the feeling of helping people selflessly? Or are you like,
Well,
I have to get something back for this good deed?
No, that's just this type of tragedy that I walk people through is unfathomable, and it's just there's nothing I get
I
in
see what you're
return.
saying. Without you even telling me what's going on, I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. Your support. You're
Yeah.
a support system
Yeah.
for people that went through maybe something that you may or may not have gone through.
Correct.
Because you understand it. That's very beautiful.
Yeah.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah, so that's
Because you know we both were touched by horrible tragedies.
Right.
In the same vein.
right.
So yeah, no, that's
All right,
beautiful.
all right.
you
Happy
do.
talk.
Happy talk.
Happy talk. Happy talk. All right, so
Let's go for his water.
I'm not even my grapes. Everybody knows here at Leigh-Ality TV we're not an advocate hitting bitches. But I mean, this is gonna be the second hitting bitches video I showed that Ray Rice thing, which was hilarical. I still tell my girlfriend in public when she's acting up, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna Ray Rice the shit out of you. And the old black people start laughing, and everybody else looks at me like I'm some kind of psychopath. But that but whatever. We got another video of bitches getting hit, and she deserves every single drop of it. LA, let's show that video.
Nigga, like, fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, talk about dropping, I'm gonna get you fucked up. You mean, like, fuck is you talking about? Stay over there. Yeah! Stop looking back at me. She's not speaking for you. You got a bum-ass A-boy jacket that came out in 1990. Bro, you got a fucking big-ass fur hat. Oh, that you need to get your money at. That's Nike boots. That's this long. Like, just get your money up. Simple. Like, I'm done. I'm just done. Get your money up. Alright? Alright? You want to know how shoes I got on? I got Steve Adams on.
No, nobody wants Steve Madden no more.
Why you stuck to the fucking bitch of my shoes? You can see me.
My bad,
You can see me with that
Showing some
fucking.
respect.
What is you talking about?
Damn, you petty as hell. You can't even afford this now. Nobody
Damn,
knows you. What you doing that for? I don't do when you get mad.
You sound
Fucking
stupid.
dirty bitch.
You sound.
Damn.
You know me?
Oh.
All out slap a whole fest. Boom! Stop this hoe. That's the guy taking the video.
Oh my God.
You don't want me to wait. Relax. Yo, relax.
I think that's the whole thing.
Damn.
No way.
Man.
Oh my
That's
God.
ridiculous. That was ridiculous. You know, I have to be honest though. I'm Whoopi Goldberg on this. If a bitch hits you, you hit her back. Because you ain't supposed to be hitting somebody in the first place.
Oh, it's hilarious. That one gets me every time, man.
Hit the
The
bitch.
all-out slap-a-hoe fest.
Now, would you be caught dead with that jacket, and do you think he deserved that slap?
No, she deserved that slap very much. I wouldn't wear that jacket. I mean, if what I'm hearing now, this just in, is the gentleman was deaf in the video, so like he didn't really. That's why he was talking stupid. Like
Maybe he
not
was deaf
stupid.
after the video, and she just slapped him
I
deaf.
mean, she hit him with shoes. Bitch, don't hit me with your pointy ass stripper shoes. You know, like.
What would you have done in that situation?
I wouldn't have let her get that far. I would have pepper sprayed a bitch a long time ago.
You
Like-
wait. Are you telling me you would not have taken that chance to be like, you want to see a picture of my dog, and then be like, oh, that's not my
Well,
dog?
Honestly,
But
it's
do you
probably
like
how
it?
that whole situation started. That dude probably tried to holler like 5 in the morning
No way.
on a train, and then she just started blacking out.
And the term blacking out for all you white audience members
No, and it's
is
just,
not the dark color to dark. It's the Negro
nah.
conversation.
And then so she just started ragging on the dude, and how could he not?
You know, I would have walked away. Like, she'd making fun of me, and I would have been like, she's obviously ignorant. Is that how you
Right.
say it? Ignorant?
Yeah,
Ignorant? And I would have just left.
right.
Because I don't have time. But especially when I see her smack the guy's phone, I go, if she
Well,
could
I
smack
think that was a
stranger's
different
phone-
broad. I think that was a different broad.
No, it was the
But
same.
it's still, whatever.
They're connected by the some sort of like
Sisterhood
bitch
of,
cord. Yeah, they're like, you don't mess with my people.
what's, I don't know what that word is. I don't know.
By the way, your
Yeah.
beard is coming in nicely.
Nah, I just didn't make it to the barber.
No, I'm saying I like it like that, a little thicker than normal. Just
He likes it.
it's good. It's good. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I did 21 Jump Street. I watched 21 Jump Street. Oh, because I wanted to watch 22 Jump Street, and figured like,
Why not
Probably.
waste 3 hours of my life between the two?
nah, yeah. I mean, I like the kid, and then Johnny Depp did a cameo in the movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Don't give it away that he dies.
Oh, I mean, he did a cameo. How long is he really gonna be there for?
You know what though? He said he would only do that cameo if they did the thing that they ended up doing in the movie with him.
No shit.
Yeah. He says I will not do a cameo unless you let
He
me do it."
he didn't say "Do you savvy?"
Wait, you mean as from?
He said Captain Jack Sparrow. What's his name? Johnny Depp says "Do you savvy?" in every single movie. Watch.
Is that true?
That's it. That's his "I'll be back."
I don't believe you.
That's his "I'll be back." Check it out.
LA, pull it up.
No, he doesn't have that, and he's over
all
there.
right. All right, don't pull it up.
He is such a
Leave it
idiot.
off. We don't want to watch
Pull
it.
out your cock.
We'll just assume. Just assume. Did you
So-
ever see him in Transcending?
Johnny Depp?
Yeah,
No, did he say "Do you savvy?"
he does. Right at the end, they go, "Your brain is going into the computer world," and he goes, "Do you savvy?" And I was like, "Why is he saying that?" And now that you told me,
I don't believe you. I think
you
you're-
shouldn't because
I think
I don't
you're
believe
Thomasing
you.
me. I think you're Thomasing me right now.
Thomasing you with truth. Thomasing you.
All right.
So, where's the?
go.
Why is there? Why am I standing in for the host this week? What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Just we're in between hosts at the moment, and the positions available, ladies.
I think that should be your thing.
What? Just switching them up.
Yeah,
I go through co-hosts like girlfriends.
yeah. Like you were my co-host a long time ago because you just wouldn't stop sleeping at my office.
Well, I slept there once,
Yeah.
and oh, that wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't.
No, nor was I your co-host.
You were there every week. How are you not a co-host?
I was just there.
I loved
I brought
having you there.
bitches and wine.
You did bring a lot of bitches. We used to get your girls naked like every show,
Yep.
including the herpes chick. That was so.
That was
Oh my
hilarious,
God.
right?
My God, good times.
Oh
good
my
times.
God.
Good times.
We had this one individual. You know, she's legit. She was a homegirl from back in the day, but like when people start doing too many stupid decisions that you can't help them with,
like
then-
Reed.
you know, and then you just gotta sometimes you gotta know when to cut your ties, man. And but whatever. So she was popping a pimple or some shit. What was she doing? What was going on?
No, her face just started bleeding.
No.
And this kid just was like, "Yeah, I'll wipe that." And he
Yeah.
wiped it with like some tissue because he had like I'm a dork, so I carry a tissue in my. He had like an Indiana Jones jacket.
was that the Indiana Jones
Yeah,
night?
yeah, I think
He
so.
came in a different costume or not? We
Well,
need
that
to
was
get him.
I asked him to do that.
We need to get him on the show.
Yeah, he would love to do this. Him and his beard.
I
He would just be
know.
like, "Oh, nobody talks to me. Let's do it."
Probably has Cheetos in that thing. so.
So what else you got on your list? I love this.
No, these are my interview questions for when you and the boys sit over there. But we'll tell the people. I didn't even tell the people yet. We got the top of the bottom pile in the building. All three members is here tonight,
That's right.
and we also have Rachael Tobias. Tobias.
I have to tell you, Rachael Tobias
Tobias.
is. I said Tobias.
No, I was trying to say it right. I didn't get
That's
it out.
correct.
No,
Tobias.
Tobias. Yeah.
She'll. Anyway, I have to tell you right off the bat. When I first met her, I did not hear her perform on stage because I was busy doing sip this stuff. Because I'm a comedian.
You couldn't hear it because I was getting cappuccinos.
Yeah. I was like, don't anyone get any cappuccinos. And the first thing Lee does is like, cappuccinos. But anyway, so she comes off the stage and I says, oh, you're bisexual, aren't you? And she's like, of course you know that. You saw my set. And I was like, I didn't see your set. I'm just really good at reading people. So my first instance with her, I feel like,
Was sexual.
was sexual, yeah.
Right.
And when I said bisexual, I thought maybe she'd be like, why not?
How about trisexual?
But she has a boyfriend, so. Trisexual?
Yeah, let's try.
Asexual people are masturbators.
And
and
bees
horses.
have two holes.
Seahorses. Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do bees fart? Dude, if you guys jump in the chat room. Let me know if bees fart or not.
Do you read the chat room? Because I was watching your show a couple weeks ago, and I saw somebody blowing up at you guys. He was just ripping you guys up, man. It was the funniest stuff.
I gotta admit, I suck in the chat room.
All right, you need that. That's your audience. It's like your 600 or 700 people saying, Lee.
Or 6.
You got Lee's got like 60, 70 people watching this show, just not on right now.
No, the YouTube does pretty well.
Yeah, you get like 30, 40 views a week, man.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, the YouTube's.
Aren't you up to like 2,000 views total?
Yeah, I'm around in that range.
I know. I pay attention to my boys. God,
He's watching what I do.
Watching. This guy's fucking. He's the next Howard Stern, but I'm not gonna say that's true because he's the next Lee West.
I'm the only Lee West.
Is that true?
I'm the only.
I
Lee
met
West.
another Mr. West.
There's a couple of West.
Right.
I'm the next Richard Rawlings. I'm the next Von Jeremy. I'm the next. Who else is somebody cool? I don't know.
Thomas J. Boleza.
Past that.
Top of the bottom pile.com.
Past that.
Listen.
But what? We're gonna bring up our comedy act for the evening.
Oh, I like this part.
Yeah. So we're gonna bring up Miss Rachael Tobias. Say it again. Tobias. Rachael Tobias, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Yeah, go around. Yeah, go around the front here.
Just watch us do this part.
Yeah, just go. Yeah,
look at this. It's like dancing fingers.
You're gonna go over there.
By the way, do not pay attention to her beautiful breast.
Right. And then boom.
She tells great jokes.
You can do full screen over there.
What
up, Rich Tobias, ladies and gentlemen?
Woo!
Yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. What are you 4? No, you're 3.
No,
wait,
she's
what is
21.
Try it again. Check it.
Remember correctly.
Nope, that's the wireless. It's 3 is you over there. Go ahead, try it now.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I'm excellent.
All right, now it definitely works.
I'm excellent at this.
Maybe we could get LA to blow her up.
All right. Yeah, you want to make it big? Yeah, that's cool. Awesome.
Yeah, woo!
So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rachael Tobias.
Thank you.
Tobias.
Thank you so much. And I just wanted to comment on your video. When I saw the train, everyone hitting on each other on the train, I was wondering, is it the R train, the Ray Rice train? Because that shit's not going down in the G train. It's not happening. But so first, I'd like to talk a little bit about the news. And I was watching my favorite reality TV show yesterday. You've probably heard of it, Fox News. But anyway, I was just watching, and they had a feature about a girl that took a selfie at Auschwitz. This is a true story. She took a selfie at Auschwitz, and I thought about it. But to be fair, how else is she supposed to remember summer vacation with a tattoo? It's just like, it's too cliche.
That's funny.
Pretty good.
Thanks, man. I hope it's funny. But
That's funny.
And I also heard about Jenny McCarthy, and she's quite an activist talking about anti-vaccines and about her son. And it's really horrible. I heard all about the fact that he was diagnosed with being her son was pretty tragic. I also like to keep up to date on what's going on with the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, and I think it's really awful because, how could people just fight for so long? I thought about it, and I came up with a few solutions as to what people could do to resolve this conflict. I thought about it, well, the thing is, first, people really love water parks, so I was thinking, water parks. Second thing people do is people love bacon. Everybody loves bacon.
Hells
Get some of
yeah.
that. Third thing is, I feel like people come together when you have Christmas spirit. That's just a good holiday people could celebrate. And I just want to make it very clear that, I make jokes and I might say some offensive things, but I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm just not. I want to be very clear. I'm not anti-Semitic because that implies that I hate all Semitic people and I just hate Jews. I just want to make. I kid, but it's okay. It's okay because I was raised Jewish. And it's like I like to call it. I did my time. And recently, last November, I did go on a birthright trip to Israel, which is where you apply, you can get a free trip to Israel. And on the form, I said, hey, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in this, but I was raised Jewish. They're like, welcome aboard. And what I learned in Israel is that you can't score hash in downtown Tel Aviv with very bad Hebrew. I wish I knew more about my heritage of not turning the lights on and off on Saturdays.
Oh, yeah.
Very important. So I've been quite busy, and I've been doing a lot of stuff in my free time. What I like to do is online dating, which I know a lot of people make fun of, but for good reasons. And I just want to say, like, I know there's been some controversy because OkCupid, which is an awesome dating site,
Oh shit.
recently has been found that they've been messing with people's matches on purpose as an experiment. And they've been setting up people that don't belong together just to see how things would go, which is really cruel. But it kind of explains a lot, like why I've been on so many dates with just these well-adjusted people. It explains the mismatch there. But the only problem with online dating...
It. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I can say it slower. But it really, the one bad thing about online dating is then you don't become used to interacting with people on a one-to-one basis in person. Like the other day, I saw this really cute guy on the train, and he just had this look, you know, like he wasn't going to die alone, so I was kind of intimidated. And I was thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? I work so much online, I don't know how to approach this person. I don't know how to look at him and just say what I want. And it's awkward, because the first thing I think of when I see someone that's attractive is I think of just all like the disgusting things that I want to do to them right in my head. But you know, I'm not a selfish person. They're enjoying it too, my fantasy. And that's something I kind of wonder, which is like, if you fantasize about people, are they enjoying it too, or they're just kind of vaguely present? And I don't know how to go up to him and be like, hey, I'd really like to bottom you. Like, there's just no good way. You can be aggressive. You can be like, I want to be all up on that. But you can't go up to someone and just kind of be like, can I get under you? But it's kind of aggressive. It doesn't really work. Man, like, life would be so much easier if it was more like a porn, just simple porn.
Absolutely.
But I'm not good at watching porn. And the reason I say this, because first, I'm too old. Like, I watch porn, I see a girl, and she's up on a grand piano, and she's moving around. I'm like, your heels are going to scratch that piano. It's so expensive. What are you doing? And the second thing is, I'm way too ADD to watch porn. Like, I start watching it, I get distracted, I think about other things, and my brain works through association. So I watch porn, and then I just start thinking about double-stuffed Oreos, and I get distracted. But anyways, thank you guys so much for having me. That's my set.
Rachael Tobias.
you.
Awesome.
Excellent
Thank you.
presence.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank
height.
you.
That was great,
Perfect
man.
height.
That was funny.
It was nice.
Oh my goodness. Rachel, how long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for about 6 months, but I mostly perform in my head.
Didn't I see you like last year at the
You
the
did.
tea place?
You did. I was at Sip This, and I was performing at one of their mics,
Yeah.
which
So
is
for
pretty great.
about 6 months. So how long you been doing comedy for?
I do on and off. I do open mics, but I actually started out in college. I started writing for a student paper. I wrote my own comic,
Get out of
a
here.
different panel every day for 2 years. So
Really?
I
Ooh.
illustrated and wrote my own panel, and it was kind of easy to go from that to just telling jokes.
Excellent. Very nice.
So are you saying we should start out in comic book artistry and joke writing and then turn into a comic?
Everybody starts where they start. Nobody stops.
Well, you have heard of Jay
Jay
and Silent Bob, you know, which is both awesome
Yeah.
and a comic. Yes.
No, he's right there. What for the people at home, describe yourselves in 3 words.
Short, shorter, and shortest.
See, I would have went with sensual, sensational, and perfect.
They
I
would
just-
have had.
I just don't give off the same animal, you know, vibe that you do. That confidence.
Well,
You know how we
The
come
beard.
across. It's like
It's the
when
beard.
You gotta
I,
walk
you know,
around with a
I
cock
shave.
like
I
this.
shaved today, and
everything? Or
it
just
exposes
the
all of my
underarms?
emotions. Oh, just started, you know, with this and worked my way down
These are
Alright.
good
until I
questions.
just didn't feel shame
That's a
anymore.
question.
Ask her if she shaves and designs, or if she's. Don't tell her I asked you to ask.
Thomas. Thomas is Alex and me. No.
Her. No, go ahead.
No.
I always outsource
I'm
all my landscaping.
outsource the landscape. I saw a barber the other day. Like I was walking down the street, and I had like the mic stand in my hand and the speaker stand that I'm walking with, the backpack, and he goes, he's like, yeah, man, what do you got here? I'm like, actually, I'm a stand-up comedian, you know. But really, I was letting my sister borrow the equipment to do a meditation.
That's fine.
So I'm just loading my car with the stuff, and he's like, man, and he's
Like
he's
I'm not
standing in front
stealing
of-
anything.
Yeah, he's standing in front of the barber shop, and he hands me a card. I hand him a card. He looks at the card. He's like, man, I know you. He's like, yo, I got a joke for you.
Oh
Of
God.
course.
2 Jews.
He goes, yeah, I'm a barber, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, We don't shave buttholes and we don't shave assholes. I was like,
What's left?
It's pretty good. That's the only reason I would become a barber.
you know, it's the
Or a
not.
barber.
He doesn't do buttholes.
Which
all,
one's a
Become
girl?
a barber.
all the barbers get upset when you start asking them where else do they shave and what else.
Is that
You know, what other kind of scaping. I mean, like, they do like a marvelous job on my face, and I'm like, you know, maybe they get like the spots I can't really get.
I mean, to be fair, if they had like a Sasquatch kind of come in and say, hey, can you do other places?
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be inappropriate. It's more of, accurate.
I just hire a landscaping company to have the Mexicans landscape my shit, and then sometimes
They
I
always
make 'em
leave
do-
crosses in my lawn. It's really frustrating.
It's I give him pictures of Lee West and I say, put his face
Bong.
on my genitals.
That's it. And they trim the beard line.
They do it solid.
Who is your biggest inspiration in comedy, baby?
My biggest. You know what? I love Mark Maron. I do that.
Oh, he's
that
a nice guy too.
very nice Jewish boy.
Yeah. From Long Island.
I love the
I don't know.
neuroses, and that kind of humor. I think that is. I just saw that. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, Mark Maron. Yeah, he's influential, man. A lot of people, a lot of Jewish comedians. He's from the '80s, but
Right.
he's big still today. I mean,
He's from the
still-
'80s, but he's still alive.
Yeah, he's
That's what
still
I'm trying to
alive.
say.
And,
I'm from the 80s and I'm down with the ladies.
So, Lee,
What?
how down are you with the ladies from the '80s, according to your question?
No, I'm from the
Ladies,
80s.
80s, ladies.
No,
Lays, chips, ladies.
You're down with the ladies.
in your
I'm down with
in
the
your real
ladies.
life.
Show us the procedure for the.
The procedure, how I pick up chicks,
No, how you make them
how you-
cry in pleasure.
how I make them cry. Well, first I don't call it crying. If that's what you're used to, you might want to rethink things. I know that lubes do make the best tears, which is both sad and arousing. But
Well, most of my girls do cry when I'm involved. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
You're like, not this
These
again.
are questions,
Yeah,
Lee. These are good questions. They're unique and new every week.
Lick my balls,
You never
Thomas.
use the same questions.
I use the same questions
Ah,
so
goddamn
that way we could get a judge of reference where each character is comparatively to one another and so forth.
All right. Well, I could tell you where everyone is every time they're on these shows.
Who's this guy?
That guy.
Thomas J. Bellezza,
We
top of
found him in a
Pile.com.
dumpster outside. He was cleaning. We're like, you want to clean after the show? He's like, oh, $5, right? We're like, we're gonna offer 10, but yeah, that's good.
In your close family life, who's most supportive of your decision in making a career in entertainment?
Who is supportive of me becoming a comedian? Well, first there was nobody, and second I would have said Jesus, but I'm an atheist, so I'm really alone.
Gotcha. No, and it's a struggle of a road to go on by yourself, and it's tough.
It is, and
and a lot of entertainers endure this.
Yeah, you go to open mics, and I think it's, I know a lot of people that really want to do it, and they say to me, well, how do you do it? And honestly,
Just perform.
you just go, you do it, and it will chew you up, and it will spit you out, and you have to just get a shit-eating grin on your face and do it again.
Can I ask you a serious? Can I
Sure.
ask you a question?
Yeah, you can
Oh
answer
yeah,
Thomas.
you can ask me questions.
So, your advice to say someone like me if I wanted to try comedy?
Well, I say get a haircut first to be taken seriously, but let's
Well,
go on.
Yeah. All right. So if I wanted to take, it was a good attempt. I liked it. No,
It's
we're
with love.
we're supposed to make
It's
fun
love.
of each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
it comes from a good place.
Yeah, later. Well, that's a penis vagina reference. Anyway, if I
I thought it was
wanted,
anal. Go on.
well, if you're
Different
into that.
strokes.
If I wanted to become a comedian, you're
Yeah.
telling me the advice you'd give me is to just perform as much as possible.
Well, I would say, write every day.
That's good.
Write
news.
shit you think is funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then go up and just try it out. And another thing I like to perform is I also do impressions and I also do voices and stuff like that.
All right.
So,
So
if you'd like to hear,
to be a comedian,
Yeah, I want to hear a voice.
I'll do it really
well,
fast.
you want to do voices.
I heard your voice.
All right.
I heard your old voice. And
If I
everything
may,
else.
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
it sounds. That doesn't. That is that Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey Mouse. You sure didn't have a TV as a kid. Oh.
I have a two-part question though.
Go. No,
All right,
go for it. Yeah.
So my first question was
Yeah.
to become a comedian, perform all the time, write jokes. How do you become a successful comedian?
Actually, you know what? I started out like everyone else. I had a dream, it didn't work out, and I thought, okay, I'll go into comedy.
What were you assassinated at a hotel?
No.
A Martin Luther King Day?
And I was resurrected.
No. Seriously though, like,
How do you become a
how do you
comedian?
become a successful comedian?
A successful comedian. Well, if I figured that out, I wouldn't be here. He is very good
this
start.
This is the Jump
secondly,
Start show.
I would say my best
It helps.
advice would be if you get down and discouraged, you just plug at it. You keep going and you listen to other comedians and you learn and get rid of the arrogance. I think a lot of comedians tend to be very arrogant and think that they're untouchable. And honestly,
It's true.
if you fuck up, you fuck up, and you just gotta own it and keep
Word.
going. That's it.
So that's how
I'm
you
with that.
become successful.
Yeah, and you learn from people.
Learning
what I
from
think.
people.
You learn.
What's your
You learn from
website,
everybody
Rachel?
you date.
Website. I had a DeviantArt. I don't have a comedian website.
Okay.
I go to open mics, I do my own thing, and I have a Facebook.
If we wanted
Very
to find
classy.
you,
I
how would we
could
find
hook you up with a website.
If
We
you
got a
wanted
website
to
special
find
for
me,
Leigh-Ality
well, I'm sure there's some
TV
police
operations.
reports. That's a good place.
Wait,
Police
what?
reports.
Police, was there a drunken chick here yesterday in the holding cell? Oh yeah, okay, it's Rachel.
That
You're like the
redhead
fifth person
one.
to ask for that. Oh,
That's all
All
right.
right, I like that question. I like that answer.
how do
All
we
right.
find you? Is so. Where do you live, and what hours are you home?
Actually, my favorite questions are actually coming up. Go ahead, Lee.
Okay,
such
yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna kick this guy's ass.
Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead.
My questions suck now.
They don't. They're
You're a
good.
dick.
It's not like I got anything personal out of her by
They're
asking
good.
her real
No.
questions.
You're like,
No.
what's your bank account number? It's a good one. Your social security code. Those
One,
are
two,
all
Do
good.
three,
Yeah.
you
four,
deep
five,
throat?
six, seven, eight,
Is
nine.
like deep throating a talent of yours?
Do I deep throat? I
Yeah.
don't really consider it a talent. It's more of just expected.
Right. It is.
It
It
is
is
just
always
part of-
expected.
As part of just the regular routine of,
How many partners is too many sexual partners?
how many partners.
Like if
is
somebody
too
was like,
many?
I banged X amount of people, you're like, oh, fuck that.
I don't think there's a set
70?
standard,
Yes.
honestly. 70?
70?
You're like, that's one a day for about 2.5 months. So, I don't believe that there's really a limit, honestly.
So,
Consensual
Excellent.
adults.
would you
that's what I
enjoy
What?
Lee and Tom-ality at the same
Uh,
time?
at the same time.
Because your
Well,
reality
to be
will
fair,
be swiped from life. if
honestly,
that
I
happened.
think I would because the two of you would make like one average penis. So I think it would help.
She has
She
no
don't know.
idea.
Between my
She
thickness
has
and his
no-
length,
She has no
Bitches
idea.
don't know my reach.
Hilarious.
Lee,
Sorry.
this is the one time I might
I
do the
promise.
whip it out.
I'm getting
I'm
wet
telling
on
you,
the
let's go
inside.
cock for cock right now.
Yeah.
Who's at home?
But-
We're going,
Let's
me and
go.
Thomas,
We're
right
gonna
now.
go cock
We're
for
going
cock,
cock
but
for
it's
cock.
not for gay reasons. It's because we want Rachel to see that she is grossly mistaken.
Yours might be gross.
Because
It's
grossly
not.
mistaken means she's wrong.
Actually, you just gave me an idea for an awesome pickup line. It's not because I'm horny. It's because you're inaccurate.
yes.
It's
very Jewish.
Gold.
You know, because you're
If it were
judging the
Jewish of
person.
me, if I were going down on you, I'd go. I'd be speaking Hebrew to you.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
letters.
All
I
right.
see what you did there.
Okay, well, you get that. Yeah.
Shalom to you too, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's
Shabbat shaboom.
All right.
Give her the last
One
question.
more
You have the best
question.
Okay.
One more question.
Go for it.
Best
go for
one,
it.
my favorite
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I only met this chick once. I can't give her that
You
question.
can, all right, you can try to.
What? No. All
There's
right.
some awesome
All right.
background
All
music.
right. Yeah. We do always do a little background beat. You gotta have that. What song would you? No, I don't want to play that one. I don't want to.
Very white.
You don't-
What's
you
your
don't have a question
ultimate
for her.
goal? What's your ultimate goal as far as what you want to do when you grow up?
Other than not gay.
What do I want to do when I grow up?
Like you want to be a comedy what is that? Comedy Central special. You want to be, who do you want to be? Not who, but like what?
Just sober would be nice. No,
That's a feat.
I thought like honestly, like I graduated with a liberal arts diploma and I had a dream of making the world a better place, and then I learned real fast. I'd like to work in a nonprofit organization. I'd like to give back.
Give back.
Try to
Give
be
us
altruistic. But honestly, I do have some advice, which is if your dreams don't work out, they do get really well recycled as hobbies.
Is that true?
Excellent.
Yes.
That's true.
It's very
Alex.
true.
She's
It's
right.
very true. Like, what are you
Though a
into?
dream is a
You know,
hobby.
instead of saying like, I graduated in fine arts, I tried comedy. They're like, what are you into? I'm like, I like art and open mics. I'm like, wow, you're interesting.
Because nobody actually likes open mics. That's weird.
I like open mics. I like going to open mics and seeing people hate themselves, and then I
Oh
just
my
kind of
god,
walk
that's
out.
the only
like,
reason I go to open mic night. That and
Yeah.
sip this coffee.
You know, and if I
Yeah, the
wanted to
cappuccino
feel
was bomb, though.
honestly,
Shout out to Joe
if I
Pontello's
wanted to feel
sister.
bad about myself, I just gotta call my parents for 5 minutes. Like, what have you done with your life? I'm like, that's the feeling. We're
That's
good.
it.
May I
That's
call
it.
your parents to feel bad about my life?
You could. You
Okay.
could. They'd be like,
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rachael Tobias.
Thank you. I got it. Rachael Tobias.
All right, let's do a little. We'll do a little ring around the rosy. You guys go sit over there. You could come sit over here with me, and we'll play a little.
You want her to sit here?
Yeah, she's gonna sit here,
Fucked
and,
up.
and you guys are gonna sit there.
Come back here. I'm gonna get a hug before I leave.
All right. Oh, I thought I was getting a hug. I thought I was getting a hug. He does. He's got a girl butt covered in hair. There you go. No, you don't need it. You can,
Tall. Hello.
hello. And they'll just take the give them the wirelesses, and they'll and them him and their what up, Rachel? How you like the seating? It's nice. It's a nice view, right? Look, you can see the people. Well, we can't see the people.
Major
My people.
upgrade. Major upgrade.
Nice, right? And then we got the pile. What up, gentlemen?
Cool.
Top of the bottom pile from your right, from the viewers at home, right to left. You got Kenny Murdoch, that dick I was sitting with, and Mr. Roger Scott.
So we're gonna have
So,
to
oh wait,
ask part of a question.
one of you guys got to go over there and get microphones.
Go, go.
And then Roger, grab this one right here.
You.
They call us what?
Yeah. What?
Green's my favorite color.
What?
That song you start your show out with, Lee, should be changed, and the only reason is because it was just recently on Dancing with the Stars.
And also, Mrs. President used it in some dumb shit she was doing.
Yeah, so
Yo, actually, I was supposed to go to Lil Jon at the Emporium
going.
tonight, so technically, I turned down for your show. Your show is the turn.
It doesn't start until 10. The show's over at 8:55. I'm going.
yeah.
I got comps.
We're using none of this footage.
Shout out to Patty Dodge. Oh, we're live
Thanks,
right
Patty.
now. Shout out to Patty Dodge with the hookup. She always comes through for me. Patty, I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to having you on the show in December. And so, what's up, guys? Roger, I like Thomas. I talked to Kenny. I get to see. I miss this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, man, I'm like a ghost sometimes.
Coming a doctor.
He's ghosting it.
He gave up comedy. He's going to be a doctor.
Okay,
Shit. What the fuck have you
Doctor
done with
of
your
comedy.
life?
he's smart. He's smart enough. He's smart enough.
Dude,
Why
are
don't you
gonna work
scooch in a
with
little,
funny
just a
bones?
smidgen more. Scooch in. There you go. So you're in the shot. You see
Nobody
it?
likes that
See
motherfucker's
the little-
face.
Right.
Should we tell Lee why we came here today?
Yeah, you said you got a big announcement, and you want to talk about something. You got something to say.
You're all pregnant?
What's you got that college store popping off? What's going on? Tell me.
Chilling.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. The whole reason Top of the Bottom Pile got together was to
Network market practice.
and inspire individuals to do things,
Mm-hmm.
right? And one thing we noticed that's really big in the community, Rachel had pointed it out, is the arrogance
Yes.
of the community. However, there's also the inability to support one another,
Absolutely.
which is the scariest thing in the world. So I watch your show because your show is amazing. But there are individuals that have been on your shows that have said negative things about other people.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that help anyone?
Oh, none of it helps.
None of it helps. So the reason topofthebottompile.com got together is because we wanted to support each other and support the supporters. So we support Lee West and MrLeeWest.com and
Word.
everything that he does.
Appreciate
And
y'all.
even though you're not a part of the pile, you're still a part of the pile
And friends of the pile.
because we support one another.
FOP.
Not that we say, hey, we won't support people that don't
Hold me
support
down.
us. It's just a little less we'll support them. But the idea is that we're trying to change the way the business is done on a local level because we're doing it how it's done on a professional
You
level.
guys are organic.
We are.
Orgasmic.
We're like potatoes.
Yeah,
There's-
Orgasmic.
There's a 9 in front of our numbers.
Yes, there's definitely a 9 in front of our limits.
You're a 4011 banana. We're a 94011 banana.
Because we're organic.
Oh.
In the supermarket, anyway.
Your supermarket demographic
Yeah,
just went way up.
Yeah. You're
Wow.
welcome.
Pat, did you see that?
Anyway, I had asked Rachel 2 questions on purpose. I said, how do you become a comedian? She said, perform and write jokes. Which, by the way, I'll give that to you because that's accurate. Then I said, how do you become successful? And you didn't say one thing about working with people. Not that you're
said learning from people.
I said
Well,
going to shows and learning from people. But no, you're right.
What are
You're
you
right.
gonna learn?
Working with people and
working, but I also talked about what was your website, which is marketing. So network, market, practice. Practice is to learn how to be skillful. However, we're doing those three
I got
things.
you on a website, though.
So when we go out and we hang out with people, we're nice to everyone because you should be nice to everyone because you never know who someone is or who someone knows. Well, what?
This is my shit.
What do you think?
I know you're trying to drop knowledge right now.
He's
but
trying
this
to
is
do
my
it.
shit.
This is my shit.
This is my shit. You turn it up.
Can they hear the music?
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
we wrote this.
it drowns you out.
No, but the idea
No,
is
it's
that's
nice
how the
little
bottom
background
high.
beat.
We're trying to inspire people to be nice to everybody and work together. There's no reason we shouldn't be working together. And I don't mean working together to do shows. Who cares about shows? You can do shows all day, every day. and they don't-
Everybody, that's the problem. Everybody cares about shows.
Yeah, that's all they care about. But you do 17 shows in a row. What do you get out of it? Especially if it's on Long Island or just in the city at one location.
If it's me, I get 17 parking tickets. That's usually how it works.
That's actually kind of accurate.
But I think you're right. You couldn't have comedy without the people. You know, you couldn't have comedy without the audience and the input and
Well,
the people inspiring you.
there is no audience without marketing.
Yeah.
So let's say you did a show, Rachel. Let's just use you as an example since you're here.
All right, yeah.
And you did a show.
Yep.
How many people organically, without you telling them, other than putting your name on a poster, will come to the show?
Maybe one if I drag them.
Excellent. But that's you telling them.
This PSA was brought to you by
Yeah.
Top of the Bottom.
Now, how many people would go to a Louis C.K. show if his name was written in small print at the bottom of a page?
1100.
People with glasses.
People with glasses, the show would be sold out because of his marketing brand. Okay? And it was just an example of our lovely friend Stevie GB, who I think is amazing.
Very funny guy.
Very funny guy. We support him because he supports the supporters. He just did a show where he opened up for Louis Black.
Louis Black.
Congratulations on that,
All
by the way.
right, Stevie GB, the Long Island.
However, Stevie said that, and this was on. He did this on the social network, so I'm not saying anything. What is it? Dirt? I'm not doing any dirt.
He ain't throwing no shade.
I'm not throwing
He
shade.
ain't throwing no shade.
He said that he flopped. He said that no one laughed at him. It was like he could hear pins dropped. But when Louis Black went on, everybody laughed, right? However, there's an incident which is publicized where Louis C.K. opened up for Louis Black, and no one laughed at Louis C.K., but they laughed at Louis Black. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
That was weird. So what do you think
Yeah.
happened there?
My drink and
What
my
I think
Dutchie.
happened was that the audience was not Louis C.K.'s audience. They were
Right.
not his branded audience. They were there to see Louis Black, which they have two sets of humor. One is more political, and the other one is about
Dicks and farts.
dicks and farts.
poop and-
Dicks and farts.
And
My
he's like
kid's
my
an
favorite
asshole.
comedian ever. But my point is, so you don't do a show to get an audience. You do a show to practice. But we're saying, follow us. We want you to not follow us, like go to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
We want you to follow what we're doing. We want you to learn from our mistakes, and we want you to succeed from our successes.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Top of the Bottom Pile. We're the best of the worst. We're the second best choice. We're not saying we're better than everybody, just the worst. And we're not even on the bottom of the top pile because, we don't all have contracts yet.
You
Right,
only
right,
top. You guys only top.
For those of you following along at home, I'm lost. So
I'm lost, too.
No, man,
bouncing
he's just saying,
ball.
spread some good vibes and learn from each other and work together and try to look out for each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, that shit's awesome if, like, we're at a keg party, but, like, we're trying to get rich off this. Like, we're trying to buy our mom's houses and tell them to fucking quit. Like,
Word.
this is...
Trying to move out of your parents' house.
Word.
Serious.
Well, I mean, we moved out, like,
Yeah, they're all
when we
out.
became adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're much older than you are.
I don't know. I live with other people's moms. Is how I do it.
Yes,
That's still not
He
your
lives with
mom.
my
This
mom.
guy.
And in a couple months, you'll be considered my dad, right? Stepfather.
We'll see how it works out.
All right.
Just go
Anyway, I don't mean to
weird.
get all preachy. I came on here because I think
No,
I'm sick of
you
people
raise an
being-
excellent
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Time, let me chime in on this. Time, you draw an excellent point. You always have that. It's just like the support. Like that's you said it. You support me because I support everybody. You know what I mean? I do the pool hole thing for everybody. I do this for everybody. I'm shining light on what everybody doing and whether if you're the best comic in the world or the not so funniest comic in the world, I'm gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here. I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna let people know who you are, how to find you, and what you're doing. And it's just more people need to come together, like you're saying, and maybe not necessarily be a part of the band, but just don't be a dick.
It's too much.
You
It's
know,
too much
like-
animosity. It really, really is.
Yeah.
And you know, I get a lot of shit for having teamed up with Thomas, but Dane Cook's famous for a reason, and it's not talent. It's not talent. Have you seen his latest special? It was awful.
Right. I mean, I got a fortune cookie
Oh,
one
well,
time.
everybody has their opinions. Actually, I didn't know Roger liked them, so mine of his just dropped.
Yo, you know
But-
what?
Mine of his
No
dropped.
offense, Roger, but your hero.
You're
is
out of the
shit.
band.
It's just that like this dude knows what he's doing. Like none of us are stupid, so we fuck with him for a reason. And I personally am just tired of having to answer a goddamn question every single time. Ask me about Top. Stop asking me about Thomas. Start asking me about Top.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Thomas.
Like,
Word.
it's getting to
Tapas
the
are
point where it's just we don't have to all hate each other, and we don't have to throw shade, and we don't have to throw fake to each other's people to our faces when we're in. And then when that person leaves, it's this, that, and the other thing.
Nah,
like,
you know what I mean? Everybody knows that one thing about me, though. I keep it real and 100.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucks with you. I don't fucks with you. I don't like you. I'm not going to give you pounds. You know, like, that's just...
Well, when you and Stoney left, we were all cool still.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There was no shade. That's what it's called, shade.
Shade.
We were no shade.
I try to emphasize that most of all, even you know, when I was fucking up and everything else.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I try to emphasize at the most. But right here, I'm going to cut that out right now because I got it. There's one thing, bro. I fucking killed myself last time you guys left, and you left without this one interview question. And we'll go Thomas, Kenny, Roger. And we're going to go your favorite of all time, Mr. Lee West moment. Go.
Oh, we all have the same one.
Oh.
I hope Thomas doesn't get to it first because it's my
All right,
favorite.
and if it has to do with me dropping Molly's, yo, chill.
No.
All right. Well, then Roger can still go with his, though. But no, but go ahead.
It has to be after your New York City Comedy Club show when you dropped that poor white girl on her face. Like Lee was like, this girl was drunk as shit, and she was just kind of doing her thing, and Lee just attracts the whitest of the white trash.
That was my
especially when they're a couple of drinks deep.
Right.
And naturally, she came on him, and he was doing his thing, and blah, 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 and we were walking, and Lee's like, don't worry, baby girl, I got you. And then she did some sort of move that just put her directly on her face in the city.
I fell back. I was like, all right, that was enough. You know, like beyond.
And
you know,
but you
know,
told her
most
you
people
got
don't
her.
fall standing up.
You told her you got
I
her.
didn't
You didn't move. You didn't move at all. You were just like, oh, that bitch falling.
And if that barricade
I went
was
like
there,
this.
you
I
broke her
put my
damn
fucking
face.
hands
Yeah.
up.
It wasn't
Dude.
his fault. He had his sunglasses.
Yeah, he did.
I was like,
night.
yo, it ain't me though. It ain't me though.
So I can.
Anyways,
Anyway.
you probably have a way different one. You
Well,
fucked-
that one's actually up there with one of my favorites where I thought the girl died.
Yeah,
because she hit the
long
ground,
time.
but the
She did
barricade
not
kept
get
her
up.
face from busting.
Yeah.
My favorite Lee West moment, believe it or not, is we have a rule on top of the bottom, which is no drink, no drugs, no smoke when we're working. That's the rule. So we go out to this party.
That's
So,
like your favorite moment. That's a
This is
terrible
my
moment.
favorite moment.
That's a terrible
This is
moment.
my favorite moment because I won $50 off of calling it. Anyway,
You're such a dick.
Anyway, so the deal is we were out networking. So we go to this party to network, which is a great time, you know, laughingbuddha.com, shout out.
Love it.
And we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
there.
it's a good spot.
Love it.
That's a good
First
spot.
thing Lee does is he throws back one. And then the next thing he does is he decides to do it. And he just throws back maybe five.
I didn't know what was going on.
Lee West pushes me up against the wall in the back corner to get down to the bathroom. And he goes,
That's what I did?
yeah, I think you were saying something.
Oh, okay.
But his eyes were,
precious.
one was looking left down and the other was looking right up, and his eyelashes,
He's such a dick.
his eyelids were just like, I don't
All
really
right,
work.
that's wonderful.
No,
Wrap it up.
No. So then I said, Lee, it's okay. I love you too. And he goes, ah. And then we hugged, and then he kind of tripped. I don't think you remember that. And that was my favorite moment because you know why? At that moment, normally I would have said, go F yourself.
Right.
If you were anybody else. And I was just, you know what? This moment right here proves how much I love Lee West.
All right.
So that's why I like that moment, because it showed that I actually do care about you.
Oh, how about that?
So that's why I left you
Fucking
down on the
8 years
ground.
later.
No, I didn't leave. No, I peed on him, but like
Roger.
Stole his wallet.
Roger.
And I still want to know what you were trying to say to me. But anyway, bro.
There are quite a few good Lee West moments I can remember. But one of my all-time favorites was when I came out to see you at, I think it was
The
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan.
Yeah. And when Lee West performs, he wears this whole getup, and he got these like big cowboy boots on with like steel toes on them. And we're walking along, and we're having a good time. And there's this homeless dude with a change cup
Oh shit!
on the side of the street, and I'm on the left. Mr. Lee West is walking on the right, and he just boots this guy's fucking change. The chain goes all over the place, hits a taxi cab. And the guy's like, "Yo, motherfucker, what the fuck is up?" And then he doesn't know shit, and he just keeps walking with those big
I didn't know I did it.
And I was
It was like a
fucking
complete
dying.
fucking accident. I had no idea. So that's why when the guy was yelling, I had no idea he was yelling at me.
That's
you know,
all
like-
he has.
Why is all three of our stories when Lee West is piss ass drunk?
Pretty much, man.
Oh
That's
my
so funny.
god.
My favorite Lee West sober moment was when he coherently said a sentence.
Actually, you know what was the funniest moment you said sober? When we were talking about, because this motherfucker don't know how to swim.
Oh, that was
And
ridiculous.
so we're all talking about how we're going to train him, but none of us want to get in the water. So then we're like, well, Lee West, you'll train him. And it's like, Lee West don't float.
Yeah, everybody,
But it was so smooth.
everybody, well, except for Roger, because he's an Olympic medalist. He's a 2-time gold medal
All
winner.
right, do
For
your
tub
.coms. We're out of here.
All right.
Yeah, we
we
got
have a
2
bunch
minutes
of them.
left.
We have a bunch of them.
Good.
Mine is topofthebottompile.com. What's yours?
Topofthebottompile.com.
Mr.
Yahoo?
West.
No, topofthebottompile.com.
All right, top
Yeah,
of the
word.
bottom. Top
Go
of the bottom.
there and you'll find everything you need to know about
Yo,
us,
guys,
including our
man,
personal links.
I really appreciate you
Leaked
guys coming through,
photos.
man.
Thank
Set
you
with
very
that
much.
PSA and shit, the world needs to know about that stuff. You know what I mean? Right now, let me give it up to my sponsors, and then we'll take some pictures when we're done. All right, and then me. Haha, what's up, guys? It's me again. All right, so this time, you know what I do each and every week? I give it up to the sponsors. Right now, Cage Refrigeration, my brother Bobby, KAGE Refrigeration, for all your heating, cooling, air conditioning, refrigeration needs. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That motherfucker left me on Christmas one day. You know that? Schwertel Auto Body in Hopog wants you to know you have the right as a consumer in this state to go to any shop you want to go to. Don't let insurance companies tell you where to go and then, oh, this is the one registered shop that we use. Shout out to the lady behind the scenes, the beautiful Christopher Ancinelli. All them websites. Oh, I hook you up with the website. The girlfriend does the websites.
Very cool.
So she does the websites.
Networking.
All the MrLeeWest.com. All that gets done through there. All the awesome flyers, the pictures, all that. Linda's Graphics with an X, lindasgraphics.com. And shout out to the day job, Training Man Transmission. That's me, yo. You call that, I'll do your training. Bang! Oh, you know this song? This is the song with the instructions. All right, guys. Next Thursday, I'll be back. I see you guys later. MrLeeWest.com, StrongOn.com. That's all we got for you. Ow!